knowing the true God, be conscious of eternity. So when you know the true God, know God and not just about him, your Christianity will cost you something. Number 3, be conscious of eternity. There is life after death. Everything does not end here. There is life after death. If you miss heaven, you can't miss hell. There is life after death. People will go to hell. People will go to heaven. Begin to live your life for eternity. Someday you are going. But my own is to ask you, where are you going? Hebrews 9:7 is appointed unto men once to die. After that, judgment. 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 Apostle, they have been saying Jesus will come for years. Jesus will come. In the time of our fathers, they said Jesus will come. Till now, he hasn't come. Are your fathers still alive? If Jesus doesn't come, you may go. For everyone who has left, to them Jesus has come. If Jesus doesn't come, you may go. In the time of my grandfather, they used to say Jesus will come. Is your grandfather still alive? He has gone. Somebody told me, say, Apostle, with all this you are doing for God, what if you now leave this world and you discover there's no heaven? And I told him, I said, what if I leave and discover there's heaven? He said, it's true. I said, so he's better prepared. There's life. 2 Corinthians 5:10. We must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that we may receive what was done in our body, whether it be good or bad. Child of God, begin to prepare. The Bible says in 1 John chapter 3:3, he that had this hope in him purified himself even as he is pure. So number 1, as you live for eternity, the first thing you must do was you must intentionally purify yourself. Tell somebody, intentionally purify yourself. To live for eternity, you must intentionally, every day, Lord, purify me. 2 Corinthians 13:5, examine yourself whether you are still in the faith. Every day you must tell the Lord, purify me, purify me, purify me, make me pure, make me pure, make me pure. Everyone that has this hope in him purifies himself even as he is pure. Number 2, Proverbs 11:30, he that winneth his soul is wise. Become a soul winner. I'm telling you how to live for eternity, how to prepare for eternity, how to prepare for life after death. Purify yourself, become a soul winner, a soul winner, a soul winner. He that winneth soul is wise. Become a soul winner. Win souls for the Lord. The Bible says 2 Corinthians 5:18 that he has given unto us a ministry of reconciliation. Look at your family, your maternal, paternal family. Look at all those that are not saved. Write their names down. And anytime you are in church, lift up that paper and be praying for their salvation. As you are praying for their salvation, you are doing good to them. You are supporting them. You are praying for them. They are your target, because you must first save. Charity begins at home. You must first save those around before you save those out there. You must do good to them. Be kind to them. Because the Bible says if they do not listen to your message, they will listen to your acts. Be kind. How many people are in the kingdom of God today because of you? Whenever you hear, you can't travel. You can't go out to go and preach. Whenever you hear evangelism anywhere, whether by the evangelism department, by a minister of God, let your seed go. Because anywhere your money goes, you are there. Send your seed and support it. Are you a soul winner? Once you are born again, the next thing God expects of you is to win souls. The last words of a dying man are very important. When he came and was living, he said, go ye into the world and preach the gospel. Every one of us must know we have an assignment. He said, this gospel of the kingdom must be preached to all the earth, and then shall the end come. We want to see the coming of the Lord. You have not, see, if you miss heaven, you've missed everything. And if you miss heaven, you can't miss hell. Just stand under the sun. You are looking for a shade. The sun is hot on your skin. The sun is hot on your body. Now, just imagine your soul in the heat of torment. You must tell yourself, Lord, please help me. Help me. I'll tell you a story. I've never shared this story anywhere. Let me tell you what changed me. I'm still being changed. I'm not fully changed. So the change is still, yes. But if you are sensitive, you will notice I don't talk like before. I don't act like before. I'll tell you what changed me. I came back from a program with Pastor Benny Hinn. I came from that program. And there's a man of God who lives like an hour from this place. He died. He had a church that was less than 1,000 people. And this man of God he believes so much in chastity, in piety, in purity. He doesn't believe in Facebook because Facebook is a sin. YouTube, sin. Twitter, sin. So his ministry is not in any of these things. And this man was somebody who believed so much. When I want to be on track, I'll just call him. By the time I start talking, I see myself on track. He's that kind of person. So he died. I forgot. So I came from America then. And I was told that the man, it was his burial the next day. And I look at the time. Before I would call the security, call everybody to come, I might lose 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I took the key. I drove alone to that place. When I got there, I saw people and all of that. And all of them sat down. Some canopies, some clergy were there. So I sat down. In fact, I greeted them, they greeted me. They said, hey, welcome. They were waiting for me, but they passed me. Because they didn't expect I would come alone. So they just greeted me, I greeted them, and I passed. I was there, and they said, as supposed to come, I was sitting down. So I heard, and I liked that because I had my Bible. And I was excited because as far as I'm concerned, in fact, I could see him from heaven looking at us. So I was excited. I wasn't crying. The wife was crying. People were crying. I said, why are they crying? Number one, this man was old. Number two, he has gone to heaven. So I was wondering, why are they crying? And the Lord said to me, he is not in heaven. He is not in heaven. He says, not with me in heaven. I was worried. I was uncomfortable. I started sweating. So I left my Bible. I walked into my car. One of them told me, where are you going? I said, I'm going to my car. It was only one who identified. He said, not be supposed to be this. Wait, oh. I said, I'm the one. Just wait, I'm coming. I entered the car. I sat down. And the Lord said, he is not with me in heaven. I was worried. The Lord said, ask the wife what happened before he died. So I said they should call the wife. The wife came. So now you are here. Yeah. Your friend is gone. Oh, your friend is gone. Oh. I said, Mommy, calm down. The Lord just told me he's not with him in heaven. He said, no, that's why I'm crying. Oh. You know? Mommy, sit down, please. I'm interested in that last. What happened? See what he left behind. I said, Mommy, leave what he left behind. What happened? And told me that certain boys in the church broke out of the church. They did a lot of things, and the man vowed that he will never forgive them. That was all. That was all. Even when they came to apologize, he said, no, he will never. That was all. Because of that, he didn't enter heaven. I told myself, now, whatever I'm saying about this encounter, any preacher can come out and rubbish it, no problem. Encounters are personal. Encounters are, it is spiritual illiteracy to rubbish a personal encounter. You didn't have it, I had it. So what happened was, I went back. I took my Bible, I ministered, I drove back, I cried till I got to the house. When I go to the house, I say, if this man did not enter, me, Me that I will abuse, I will insult, I will. I said, And I said, Lord, please. And the Lord said to me, follow me. Ignore these distractions. I said, tell me my own problem now. Not later. Oh. That somebody will now come, you now tell the person is not. Tell me why I'm here. Because if he had asked the Lord would have told him. And the Lord told me, say, you are distracted. I sent you to do my work, but you are getting things to distract you. This said this, that is doing that, this is doing that. Focus. He said, that is your own problem. I said, thank you, sir. From that day, I don't know what anybody is saying. I don't know. I'm telling you what changed. People don't know. And I'm getting better. I'm not there yet. But I'm focused. I'm focused. Can you stand? I have a lot to share, but it's telling me to pray at this point. It's telling me to pray. I have a lot to share, but it's telling me to pray. It's telling me to pray. Oh, Lord, you know, I have no friend like you. If heaven is not my home, tell Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door. Feel at home in this world. This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. Rise, I lay down somewhere beyond the blues. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home. One day, look at me, look at me, look at me. Someone gave, there was a reward for an assignment. A very tiny cover of the bottle of Coca-Cola. They put water on it and said somebody should hold it from this spot to that spot, and no water should drop. But on his right hand, there will be people that will be hailing him and giving him accolades. On his left hand, there will be people that will be insulting and abusing him. But you should make sure no water touches the ground. A lot of crowd, but they will not touch him. The first person tried, water splashed, the thing fell from his hand. Second one, third one, fourth one, and got to one. He tried. Somebody was following, and there was no drop. Got to the end. He said, how did you do it? He said, I ignored those who were cursing me. I ignored those who were praising me. I focused. Sometimes the root determines the fruit. What is this thing that is killing your love for God? Two people were to get a job. What was the interview? They were to work in a dry cleaning or a laundry company. And they gave two of them 2 rooms. They opened the tap. Water was running through the room, and they gave them mop. That the first person that is able to mop and dry up the whole place with the mop stick, he gets the job. So the other guy, they turned the water on. The guy kept mopping. By the time he pours it, he come back, the place is filled up. He kept mopping. But the second guy, when he entered there, the first thing he did, he turned off the tap and began to mop. And he came out and said, the place is clean. And they came, they looked at it. No water on the floor. They didn't tell them not to turn off the tap. They just said, dry up the water. But he was wise enough to know, so long the tap is running. What is the root of your weakness? What is the root of your lukewarmness? It can be your phone. Your phone. Your phone. Killed it. That was the turning point. I cried, I wept, I cried, and I looked around. I was walking around my house that day. I was looking at everything. I was looking at the building. I looked at life. I sat down. I said, Father, thank you that you told me everything I'm going to get better. So I focused. Yours might not be focused. Yours might be something else. What is that weight? Today, I want to give you an opportunity without any prayer point. An opportunity to make peace with God. In any area of your life where you know you are not living up to divine expectation, make peace with God. Open your mouth and begin to pray. Lord, I come to you today. Any position you want to take, you are free. Make peace with God. Talk to him. Make peace with him. Make peace with the Lord. Make peace. Whatever you are watching around the world, at home, make peace with God. Talk to the Lord to help you. Tell him. Tell him. Shh. Tell him. Tell him.